I think when I hear the word rule, I think of something that's constricting and not super fun to follow. Um, but I think after understanding this idea of a rule, it's not something that's constricting or legalistic or like conformed to everyone, but it's actually something that is a framework that helps us make space for freedom and peace. So it's kind of like the opposite of what I would think of a rule. So it's not punishment, but something that allows us to succeed. And I think it's cool too that we get to determine, each person gets to determine their own rule. So it's not, that your rule has to be my rule or mine is yours, but even in the different like phases and stages of life, we can choose a rule that best serves us at that point. So yeah. So how do I feel about removing things instead of adding? I think it's something that's easier said than done. I feel like in our society, we emphasize a lot on the busyness, and the more you do, the more successful you are, and early bird gets the worm, and busy bees are someone that's known as to be productive, and they're being a good steward of their time and discipline. But I think the more we add, sometimes we forget and lose sight of why we're even doing the things we're doing and adding those things. But truly removing makes me realize, like, yeah, less is more. And so when we're removing things, I think naturally things that are going to fill in those spaces are, peace and solitude and prayer and all of the things that are essential that we need, but can only happen when we make that space to remove things.